How you doing? Homestead Ed here. So today I'm going to be canning up some chopped meat. Regular ground beef. My wife, they had a sale going on, so she bought a couple extra pounds, and I'm going to put a couple aside. This is just about 2 pounds of chopped meat I got sitting here in the frying pan. I'm going to can it up. What you want to do, you want to make sure you cook this chopped meat. I'm not going to make it too cooked. I'm just browning it really well. Then I'm going to drain off that fat. And I'm going to do what they call dry canning. So I'm just basically putting the meat in the mason jars and we'll pressure can them. So let me get to cooking this, and then I'll bring you back as it's going along and show you how things are going. So it turns out all I'm going to make is 1 quart of chopped meat today. Cooked it up. I drained off all the fat and I packaged it in there. It's probably about 1.25 pounds, maybe 1.5 pounds of meat in there. This is what they call dry canning. There's no liquid in here. Sometimes people put like a broth in here with the meat, but this will work out fine. I'm going to be using this for like tacos or maybe manwich, something like that. So this is the way I want it. So about 1.25 pounds, maybe a little bit more, into a 1 quart jar, and we're ready to put it into our canner. So in here what I've got is 3 quarts of water. I added a little bit of vinegar there just to keep the water from staying in the bottle. It's not a big deal, but I figured I'd do it anyhow. And I'm slowly heating it up. Let me get the cover on this and get this cooking, and then we'll I'll cover that and we'll get that in there, and we're going to process this for 75 minutes. 10 pounds of pressure for 75 minutes, but I'll show you that in a minute. So I've got some steam coming out of the top of the pressure cooker there. I want to let that go for about 10 minutes. You want to, once you get steam flowing out of the, I don't know, I'm going to call it a chimney, but once you get a nice flow of steam coming out of here, you want to let it go for about 10 minutes. The meat's in there. I want to cook this at 10 pounds of pressure. The way this thing works is it comes with this little weight that goes on top of here. Now with none of the weights on there, it's 5 pounds. So you could do 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or 15 pounds. For the chopped meat, I'm going to do 10 pounds of pressure. So I'm going to put 1 weight on there. And I'm going to cook it for 75 minutes. I'm going to have it in the pressure cooker for 75 minutes. So once that steam's flowing nice, I'll wait 10 minutes, let that flow good. Then I'm going to put this thing on top. I could knock my heat down a little bit, you know. What'll happen is this little thing's going to pop up over here. Then I know it's under pressure. And once this pops up, then I'm going to let it go for 75 minutes. And then we're all done. I'm done with my canning. It's been in there for 75 minutes. Removed it from the heat. But let me tell you, there's still a lot of pressure inside of this. If you don't have one of these pressure cookers, they're the greatest things in the world. But anyhow, a lot of pressure. Okay? So please be careful. Let it cool down a bit before you take the jars out. There we go. 1 quart of ground beef. It's about 1.25 pounds or so. Fits in a quart can. Pressure canned, it'll last for a long time. You could simply stick this in your pantry and use it when you gotta make a quick meal, or save a bunch of them if something happens and you need them. Well, great idea. Thanks for watching the video.